The Deathworld Summit was the most feared diplomatic event in the galaxy. Held once every galactic cycle, it was a gathering of representatives from Class X deathworlds, planets so hostile that most species couldn't survive a minute on their surfaces. The summit's purpose? To discuss territorial disputes, potential trade, and most importantly, make sure the monsters of the galaxy didn't go to war with each other and tear everything apart. This year, for the first time in recorded history, humans were invited. It was meant as a joke. No one had really taken the Earth species seriously. Sure, they spread quickly, and yes, they were unpredictable, but their planet was barely a Class 4. Dangerous, but not Death World dangerous. Until the Galactic Classification Committee quietly changed Earth's rating to Class X after watching a video of a human in shorts punching a kangaroo to defend their dog. That, coupled with tales of casual mountain climbing, deep-sea diving with apex predators, and something called a Florida man, made the council nervous. So they invited a delegation, just to observe. They sent Commander Alira of the Vakari Dominion to greet the humans upon arrival. She had faced lava beetles of She-9 and survived the ice storms of Krak'thal. She was not easily shaken. But when the human ship docked, the ramp hissed open and 3 humans strode out, smiling. No protective suits. No translators. Just tank tops, boots, and a giant thermos of something called coffee. Alira blinked. "You didn't bring weapons?" she asked. One of the humans laughed. "Nah, we figured we'd wing it. We watched a documentary on you guys." Star Trek, ever heard of it? Alira had not, but something about their eyes unnerved her. Inside the summit hall, the atmosphere was tense. Representatives from sulfur-choked worlds, lava-riddled moons, and acid seas glared at the humans. A few snickered telepathically, projecting ridicule. Then the trial of worth began. Each delegate had to demonstrate a survival skill native to their world. The Zarnax devoured fire. The Ulraks swam through lava. The Rachnoth broke steel bars with their exoskeletons. The humans? They brought a watermelon. "Observe," one of them said, setting it on the stage. Then, without ceremony, he took out a small, handheld device. "This is called a blender." 30 seconds later, he was drinking the contents. The room went silent. "Your display lacks danger," a Rachnoth judge growled. The human grinned. "Well, we didn't want to scare you." Another human stepped forward. "We survive everywhere on Earth. Arctic, desert, jungle, underwater. We train by running through gunfire for fun. We even go to space for weekends." The Ulrak ambassador tried to scoff. "And your planet? What does it throw at you?" The human pulled out a phone. "Ever heard of Australia?" By the end of the day, one human had wrestled a Rachnoth to a draw, another had consumed 6 cups of hot acid broth for the vibes, and the third was showing a group of Deathworlders how to cook something called barbecue ribs with a blowtorch. The Galactic Council convened that night in a panic. They're unpredictable. They laughed when the floor melted. One of them offered me a hug, and I almost accepted. In the end, a unanimous vote was passed. Earth was no longer invited as a guest. They would be made permanent observers of the Deathworld Council with veto power. Because if there's one thing worse than a Deathworld species, it's a species that thinks Deathworlds sound like fun vacations.